Hi, I'm Tom Dorsey, president of Dorsey Wright and Associates here in Richmond, Virginia. We've been working very closely with StockEasy for over a couple of years now, and you probably have noticed us on the StockEasy website. I want to give you a little background about Dorsey Wright and Associates, who we are, what we do, and why we are operating in India now. We go back 25 years. Dorsey Wright and Associates started January 1st, 1987, and it came out of my experience of learning the point and figure method, reading an old antiquated book. And what it did is it brought me back to my education in the university, and probably the most important course I've ever had, which is Economics 101. And all of a sudden I had a clear understanding of what the stock market was all about. In the end, no matter what happens, what reports are written, what newspapers you read, what TV shows you watch, if there are more buyers than sellers willing to sell, the price must rise. If there are more sellers and buyers willing to buy, the price must decline. And if buying and selling is equal, price must remain the same. And when I all of a sudden understood that, and it brought me back to my economics education in the university, all of a sudden the obfuscation and clouds cleared on Wall Street, and I understood exactly why stocks move up and down. I used to be a stockbroker at Merrill Lynch back in the late 1970s, and primarily we looked at fundamental research and never really had any idea of why a stock went up or why a stock went down. This all of a sudden made things clear for me. I knew at that point that my job for the rest of my life was to educate and train my brothers and sisters in this business, and I include you also, those of you who are professional, those of you who are individual investors, to educate you in this methodology that is the irrefutable law of supply and demand. Because in the end, no matter what type of technical analysis that you use, whether it's astrology, Fibonacci retracement, Gann angles, waves, cycles, candlestick charts, bar charts, or point and figures, you must filter down to the irrefutable law of supply and demand. Well, this methodology was created by Charles Dow in the late 1800s, simply as a logical, organized way of recording the imbalance between supply and demand. So in 1 second I realized that I had arrived at the exact place that I need to study and to become a craftsman at, and to become world-class at. We have done that at Dorsey Wright and Associates. When you notice on our site, we follow all countries in the world, and India is one of them. We're as adept at India as we are at the United States. We're working in India now to help educate you and to help educate your customers, if you're a professional, in this methodology, because it's logical, it's organized, it's simple, straightforward, and lends itself to portfolio management. Because in the end, what are you trying to do? You're trying to better your life at some point in the future. You're trying to accumulate wealth. You're trying to help your family. You're trying to develop income if you are in the retirement stage right now. I can't think of a better way to do it than learning the point and figure method. Now, there are two ways of looking at this. There's a Harvard professor that once said, when you create a product, you need to create a solution for someone. There are those out there who want the quarter-inch drill. But most of us are out here that want the quarter-inch hole. Think about that for 1 second. Those of you who are do-it-yourselfers, that want to be involved in stock selection, stock management, trading back and forth, and things like that, Dorsey Wright & Associates provides that through StockEasy with sites that we put up there that are buy and pull back, sell on rally, breakouts, things of this nature. We break it all down for you and make it easy for the person who is interested in handling the quarter-inch drill. But really, when it comes down to it, what are you looking for? Are you trying to build wealth in the future? Most people are really interested in the quarter-inch hole. What can that drill produce? Well, we do both sides at Dorsey Wright & Associates. With the quarter-inch hole, what we do in the United States is we provide professionals with guided models. We provide individuals with guided models so that you can understand what we do, embrace what we do, yet go about your own life. If you're a doctor, be a doctor. If you're a dentist, be a dentist. If you're a lawyer, be a lawyer. If you're a machinist, be a machinist. Spend time with your family. We want to do everything possible that we can at StockEasy and Dorsey Wright & Associates to help provide you the quarter-inch hole. But if you want to be involved in the market, like many of my friends that I have met in India, you want to be involved in the market, we'll provide you with the quarter-inch drill. Both sides are there. It all begins with education. Absolutely, unequivocally education. And I think any of you who will look at this, gravitate to it, you will find yourself steeped in the irrefutable law of supply and demand with a methodology that's been around for over 100 years. You'll find it simple, straightforward, and logical. So I don't want to make this too long a tape for you. What I ask you to do is get a copy of my book and read it. Go onto the website and look at the education that we provide. Look at the information and data we provide for those of you who want to operate the quarter-inch drill. But we also are coming out with models that you'll be able to follow, that will be guided models for you in the Indian market, and you'll be able to experience the quarter-inch hole, which in essence will give you your life back. So I'm going to stop there. I wish you all the best of luck in investing, and come to Stock Easy and Dorsey Wright & Associates. I think you'll find a unique solution for your investment product.